What's going on, dudes? It's Chris, and today I have a kind of inspirational, motivational, life-changing story time commentary type thing. What a splendid title, wasn't it? I just thought of that. It was perfect. And here I'm shooting this guy lower in like the feet, and I'm like, okay, some recoil will bounce me up, and I'll hit him in the head. Nope, no recoil in any gun in this entire game. Totally forgot. And also the target finder. Don't give me shit about that. Everybody else was using it last round, and I was just like, you know what? Screw it. If I'm gonna start getting killed by this thing, I'm gonna start freaking using it. I give in. So you play a little bit more campy when you have something like this, but it was an entertaining gameplay, I think. I was doing pretty good at holding down the headquarters. But this isn't about the gameplay. Commentary. So let's set the scenario here. I'm like, I don't know, 13, 14, however old you are when you start like grade 9, right when you're starting high school, right? And this is about the time when kids start getting girlfriends. And I was like, oh, not this year. I don't know. I just didn't find any girls that I liked that I wanted to ask out or anything like that, right? I wasn't in that mood. I wasn't doing that. And then some friends of mine started playing this game called RuneScape. I started playing that game too. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So I started making videos of it because I saw that was a thing. People did that. So I was like, I'll try that, sure. So I made a channel, a YouTube channel, started doing that. The channel was ChrisArchie02, which is now closed. But anyways, as I was saying, yeah, so, friends are getting girlfriends and that. And then once they turned like 16, they started getting jobs. I didn't want a job yet. I didn't have a reason for money. They were out buying their girlfriends shit and spending money and taking them out to dinner and stuff. I didn't need to do any of that, so I didn't need money. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to get a job then. Screw it. So, I was just living life like that. And while they were out, going to places that they could, spend their money with, I couldn't do that because I didn't have any money and I wasn't about to ask my parents for all that shit. So I was just kind of sitting at home playing this game, and it was kind of lonely and boring, and I was becoming a little bit more antisocial and a little bit at the same time a little bit more scared of girls and intimidated by them. Especially if you saw my first ever girlfriend video I did not too long ago, that commentary, you'd understand where I'm coming from here. So anyways, so I'm a little bit more, I don't know, just outcasted, I suppose, from my group of friends there. And it just really seemed like they had such a better life than I did. And they did. They were way happier than I was. They had someone to care for them and whatnot. And they also had some money. So I was jealous, dude. I was like, well, shit, man, this sucks. And I went through all of high school just like that. And I hated high school, man. It sucked. I was not enjoying it at all. It was a bummer. And then pretty much right when I graduated, a little bit after I graduated there, maybe a year or so, of just sitting on my ass and doing nothing but playing freaking video games. My parents were like, okay, you need to get a freaking job because this is ridiculous. You can't just sit here and play this stupid RuneScape game, as I think, I don't know, 2 out of 3 teenagers ended up playing when they were in high school. It seems like every kid played that when they were in high school. It was just the thing to do back then. But anyways, so I was like, fine. But at the same time, something happened. I met this girl named Kelly, and I was just like, you know what, parents, I'm putting work on hold. I found a relationship girl. Yeah, and they were like, oh my god, Chris is finally in a relationship. He's waited till he was like 17 and a half. So, they were fine with that. So I started to realize if I'm going to do anything with this girl, I'm going to have to do what my friends did. I need to get a job, dude. And I didn't want to go to McDonald's or anything like that. So I found a minimum wage job, 8 to 4, manual labor in a warehouse. And it sucked, dude. Manual labor, I would never recommend that to anybody. Unless you're getting paid decent money, it really sucked. But, I had the money that I wanted. And I was doing pretty good. I was now living the life that I was so jealous of that my friends had several years back, right? So I was pretty content with my life. So Kelly and I, who is now my wife, were dating back then, right? And shortly after that, I swear, this all happened in like the snap of a fingers. Snap of a fingers? That's not a fucking term. It all happened very quickly. My YouTube started to pick up, and all of a sudden, some dude starts offering money for me to continue making videos of this game called RuneScape. I'm like, what? No, what, really? And he was like, yeah. And I was just like, okay. And I mean, it was just a little bit of money, like $20, whatever, here or there. But that was a big deal for me. So all of a sudden, I'm this guy with a little bit of money, and also this guy with a girlfriend. And I'm just like, dude, my life just totally picked up. It was crazy. And then since then, YouTube has done better for me. And then I got married, and my relationship with my then girlfriend has become amazing. And my life has just become the dream life that I literally dreamed of having when I was like 16. I kid you not. When I was a teenager going through school, I literally fell asleep dreaming, I wonder what it'd be like to have a life like this. And then, a couple of years later, I had no idea it was coming to me, but I ended up getting so privileged and lucky, and I'm so grateful for everything that I've had and that I have right now. But it's just kind of a story to really show you guys that, life might suck at whatever time you're living right now, or, in the future maybe, but it can pick up really quickly. So just don't give up. Kind of really cheesy, kind of, I know, but it's true, dude. I'm living proof it's true. It can happen. Life can change really freaking quick. Whether it be for the better or for the worse, I don't know. Like, buy a friggin' lottery ticket. You might get lucky. You never know. But anyways, like I was saying, this might be a kind of cool story that might brighten your day up or something. You know, keep you up when you're a little bit low. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. A like would be greatly appreciated if you did. Aside from that, I am looking at playing a new game that seems to be kind of fun. I've only watched other people play it. I haven't tried it yet. But I'm not going to give you away the name yet. So, yeah, but it looks like it's gonna be an entertaining game, and you're probably going to see a lot of videos of it in the near future. However, that being said, with Christmas coming very shortly, in literally like 2 days, I'm probably not going to be making videos in the next 2 days because I'm spending a lot of time with my family and whatnot. Hopefully you guys are doing the same. And, yeah, I mean, aside from that, like I said, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, a like would be appreciated. Have a great holiday season and stuff. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.
Oh, fucking shit.
Way to take it to him. Good win.
On your team.